In memory of the Tulsa Race Massacre, we rarely hear about the young man whose arrest started the whole thing. Dick Rowland was a 19-year-old shoeshine boy who had recently dropped out of Booker T. Washington High School, where he was a star football player because he was making so much money polishing the shoes of oil men in a city that deemed itself the oil capital of the world. On May 30th, 1921, Rowland took a break from his shoe stand inside of a pool hall and then walked to the Drexel building to use the only public bathroom for black people in segregated Tulsa, Oklahoma. Rowland stepped into an elevator operated by a young white girl named Sarah Page. No one knows exactly what happened next, but the most common explanation is that Rowland tripped and stepped on Page's foot, causing her to scream. The two run out of the elevator, and the next day, May 31st, 1921, Rowland is arrested and taken to the courthouse. Also on the next day, May 31st, the Tulsa Tribune, the city's afternoon daily newspaper, reported that Rowland had attempted to rape Page. According to eyewitnesses, the Tribune also published an editorial about the incident titled "To Lynch Negro Tonight." So by the early evening, there was talk of a lynching on the streets of Tulsa. By about 7:30 p.m., hundreds of whites had gathered outside of the Tulsa County Courthouse, demanding that the authorities hand over Dick Rowland, but the sheriff refused. Couple hours later, reports of what was happening downtown reached Greenwood. And so that's when a group of about 25 armed black men, many of them World War I veterans, went down to the courthouse to protect Rowland, but the sheriff turned them down. That's when a white mob tried to break into a National Guard armory, but they were turned away by a handful of local guardsmen. A couple hours later, it is alleged that a rumor hit Greenwood that the mob were storming the courthouse. So a second group of black men, again armed, this time about 75, went back to the courthouse, ready to defend the brother, but once again they were turned down. As they were leaving, a white man tried to disarm a black veteran, and a shot was fired, and that's when all hell broke loose. Today, as we remember Black Wallstreet, let us also remember Dick Rowland and the many brave black men who stood up for him.
Some African-American communities are prospering, like the residents of Greenwood, a suburb of Tulsa, Oklahoma.